to share a theory with you today. It concerns dragons. Now, let's assume that they existed in the real world, because obviously the dragons are, well, purported to be a fictional creature. Basically, this might sound a little vulgar, but it concerns their droppings. I believe they may be diamonds. Now, just follow me on this, okay? A dragon, this depends on how the dragon's innards works. From what I've read, I believe that a dragon's innards are, fairly similar to other lizards. They have a stomach and a heart and lungs and all that. But they also have this ability to produce fire. Now, there's two theories about how they do this. They either produce it through glands that release a certain type of gas in the throat, or the other theory, that a dragon has fire in its belly, and that is in fact a way that you can kill it, by putting out the fire in its belly. If it does have a large amount of fire in its belly, that means that, given that dragons have, fiery breath that can melt rock, that means that anything it eats would, be melted down to a core component. Now, let's say, for example, dragons eat a lot of things. They eat meat and probably wood, and they'll eat anything. They're dragons, their stomachs can handle it. But given that they tend to have an extremely long life expectancy, I'm imagining trips to the toilet would be more spaced out. Let's just say, for example, every couple of years. So, let's say a dragon eats some food and it gets broken down. And what is broken down amongst the core ingredients is carbon. And, because carbon is a very important thing in creating life. We are made of carbon to a degree. So, let's say all the carbon matter, which by the way also makes diamonds, is brought together in the dragon's stomach. Now then, the dragon's stomach, I'm imagining, and indeed the rest of its digestive tract, would have very, very strong muscles and very strong pushing power, so it would crush all the carbon together. Add to that the huge amount of heat that would be inside a dragon's innards, given that it's got a big fiery belly. That's if it does have a big fiery belly, we're assuming here. The combination of the heat with the pressure on the inside of the dragon's digestive tract as it went through the intestines, and given that it would probably take a long time to work its way through until eventually the dragon needed the toilet, which again, I've said, might take a period of months, possibly even years, given that they can live purportedly for hundreds of thousands of years. What would happen when they, left dragon droppings? They may well come out in the form of diamonds, which certainly changes your perception of, the treasure that dragons hoard in their caves. They might actually just be a bit messy. Just a theory, and perhaps a sign that I really should get a job.